Was uh, so far I've got nothing planned. Hopefully, oh, I got a message on Messenger. Anyway, let's see here. What do I talk about? Uh, it's a Google search topics for live streaming. Let's see here. Topic number one: host a Q&A. Don't get enough people asking me questions to begin with. Teach viewers how to do something. What am I going to teach them how to do? Stream an exclusive interview. Who am I going to interview? Announce a new product. I don't have anything to announce on that front yet. Explain and display a product. A Wendy's cup. Wendy's cup. There we go. Give a live tour. This is my apartment. It's a one-room thing. Create a recurring show. About what? My life isn't that entertaining. Announce breaking news. I farted. That one's a possibility, though. Announce breaking news. Film an unedited version of your videos. I've had a few people suggest that, but nah. Show off your brand personality. That's what I'm trying to do. Broadcast live events. What live events am I going to be going to? Answer blog comments. I don't have a blog, and nobody leaves comments on my videos. Offer content to a private group. I don't have enough people following me to have a private group. Record and experiment in real time. What am I going to experiment with? I don't have enough room or anything to do that. Give behind the scenes details about what in my life. Run a contest. I don't have the means to be able to do a contest. Host a special guest. I've tried that. Critiques and teardowns. I would love to do that, but nobody tells me what they think I should be talking about. Anyway, still nobody in the video yet. Oh, 3 people. Leave a comment down below or in the chat. Let me know if you're here, if you want to. I want to do a Q&A thing, but I know how much you guys like leaving comments, so I'm not going to force you to do the Q&A thing. Two people. One of them is me, of course. Give me a thumbs up if you're here. Give the stream a thumbs up. Yeah, I have kind of been binge watching Star Trek recently. I made it through Enterprise, original series. I finished TNG like 2 or 3 years ago. I saw the first 2 seasons of Discovery. I'm in the middle watching Deep Space Nine. I saw a couple episodes of Picard. Not the biggest fan of Star Trek Picard. It's a lot better than Discovery, in my opinion. But one of the biggest things is they made way too many changes to Discovery. Klingons, overuse of CG. Just not my not my type of Star Trek. I'm not saying it's not for everybody, but it is definitely not mine. Not my thing. What do I talk about? What do I talk about? I want to make this interesting for you guys. Let's see here. One of the topics I could talk about is tell secrets. You've already seen pretty much everything about me. So for those of you who, excuse me, those of you who watch my videos, you've already pretty much seen everything about me. So Let's see here. What's on the news? First thing that pops up, CNN. Coronavirus cases surge in Italy. CDC hasn't revealed information to doctors that would help coronavirus patients. And California University fires 54 striking grad students who withheld students' grades. Are the three big news topics. McDonald's is giving away free Egg McMuffins just as Wendy's launches breakfast. Apparently, fast food has become a big thing in the U.S. Let's see here. Let's see what the CDC. CNN says there's new cases of coronavirus arise daily in the U.S., including several announced over the weekend and one death. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has failed to release crucial information physicians say could help save the lives of Americans diagnosed with the novel coronavirus. Let's see what, just to make sure I understand this. Ah, okay. A fictitious prose narrative of book length, typically representing character and action with some degree of realism. And new or unusual in an interesting way. New or unusual in an interesting way. Well, no shit. Coronavirus, fucking obviously, I wouldn't necessarily, no, I don't know if I would necessarily describe coronavirus as novel, but damn, do the research on it. Fox is the next one that pops up. Struggling Warren declares contested DNC the final play is the top story on Fox. Sounds like politics. That's sure to get people arguing. Anyway, see here. And button F3. And button F3. 115.2. 52659. Laris. Looking up X-Men characters. Polaris or Lonadine is a fictional character. A mutant Polaris control. Magnetism. Hmm. Let's see here. There we go. Hey, two watching. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to talk about. I'm trying to promote my live stream so people join and it becomes somewhat entertaining. But honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk about to make this interesting for you guys. My hair is pretty. My hair is very pretty. Yeah, pretty hair. No, I'm gonna go for an hour total. Uh, Sunny and 49 in Washington. Doesn't help me out here. There we go. 44 degrees. Well, let's see what happens when I get back from getting water. Yeah. Oh, I have something in here for Eric. Had for a while. All right. Oh, well, kind of figured nobody would. I'm forever alone. I hear your fucking car horn going off. You don't need to be honking that much, dumbass. I don't know if you caught it, but somebody was honking. Cops are after me. J underscore AZ7 U O U. Let's see what happens. Notification. Let's see here. Ah, link. All right, let's see what happens. Notification. Looks like a YouTube notification. Marvel HQ top 5 Venom defeats. Mr. Sci-Fi premiered Space Command Redemption episode 101.3. Reddit notification, Twitter, Tumblr. Reaction time. Uh, yeah, I honestly am starting to give up on the whole streaming thing because that shit never works. I like streaming on YouTube, but I can never get any views at all. I burped. I made a burpee. And of course, my live streams would be in better shape right now if I could respond to people who would show up, but I go into this unprepared and don't know what my viewers like, so I can't even prepare for that, even if I wanted to. This is exactly what I meant when I said that I wanted to have a live stream where I actually had subscribers and a large enough subscriber base to be able to actually talk to people. Because as of right now, nobody's showing up, and I'm not saying it's your guys' fault. Well, kind of is your guys' fault because you guys aren't showing up. But I realize, hey, you're people. You've got a life of your own. I would much rather have people have a life of their own, but if I'm sitting here making a live stream specifically for you guys to come view, and I don't know what the hell you guys like. Oh, let's just say, for lack of better terms, I need you guys to actually start coming to my live streams. Because I've been streaming for 45 minutes almost, and I have no viewers. The only viewer that's in this current live stream is me. I need to know what you guys like, and I need to know, who you guys are in order for me to actually make an interesting live stream. Sorry, my Minecraft was lagging. But I want to be able to live stream for you guys, and I can't do this without you. I have been making live streams, even though they've been kind of random at this point, but I've still been making live streams for you guys and gals and whoever else is out there. And I never get any viewers. I never get anybody watching my stuff. And my chat is always empty. And I never know what the hell you guys like and are interested in. So far be it from me. I've been trying. I've been wanting to do stuff for you. But I can't do anything if nobody shows up. If I can't get anyone to show up, then it's not even going to be worth it to do what I want to do. So, although I do enjoy making videos, if I get nobody showing up to my live streams, I am going to seriously consider not doing live streams anymore. Got my own life, dudes. I'm trying to get people in, trying to figure out what I should talk about to keep you guys coming back, and I never get anybody responding to anything I post on Facebook, anything I post here. I want to be able to talk to you guys. I want to be able to communicate. I want to be able to start the YouTube community thing. Really. For me, YouTube is more than a video making platform. Or at least I want YouTube to be more than just a video making platform. I can't have it be more than a video making platform because, quite frankly, all of you who are subscribed to me are off doing something else when I do live streams, and I cannot get any viewers. And I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not blaming you. I'm just stating coincidence. So let me know what you guys think I should do, when you guys think I should stream, what you guys think I should talk about. Quite frankly, I'm quite tired of streaming nothing, and I'm quite tired of streaming to nobody. Streaming nothing is getting old. Streaming to nobody is getting old. I'm not going to be able to do anything any further until I get some sort of um, response from you guys. I already asked several times what you guys think I should be doing with my YouTube channels. No response anytime. And yet, I always get the people complaining on Facebook and on YouTube that I should improve my stuff. But everyone that says I should improve never gives me any options on what to do to improve. All of you keep claiming that you want to see me improve this stuff, but you never give me any sort of options on what you think needs to be improved. been going at this off and on for pretty much since YouTube opened. Since late 2006, early 2007. I've been going at this. I've had a YouTube channel pretty much since then, whether it was this one or a previous one. And in all honesty, it's I shit you not, it's been the same subscribers regardless of what channel it's been. And it's been the same people claiming that I've needed to make some sort of improvement to my channel. And whenever I ask for advice, I never get anything other than make a video about nothing where you don't even talk. So if I can't make videos, then I'm going to need a new subscriber base. But I can't get that new subscriber base if I don't know what people are. Because apparently, vlogging is not cutting it. Regardless of how I edit, regardless of whether I edit out the pauses or not. And that means lack of actual content was dependent. There we go. I finally got somebody. 58 minutes in. Thank you for your comment, Shane Cooley. Do I like Michael Moorcock books? I've only read one. I can't remember anything about it. Can't even remember what Michael Moorcock book I read. Let's see if I can figure it out. Writer. Come on, fictional history influences publishing history. There we go. Dreaming City, While the Gods Laugh, Stealer of Souls, Kings in the Darkness, To the Flamebringers, retitled The Caravan of Forgotten Dreams, and to rescue Tanlorn. After this came 4 novellas. Then there's the Elric of Melanobone, or Melanobone, or whatever, however you pronounce it. Book 1, 2, and 3. There's the Fortress of the Pearl. Sailor on the Seas of Fate. That sounds familiar. I think that was it. I think that was it. The story begins with Elric lost somewhere in the Young Kingdoms and near the sea. A mysterious ship appears and he's welcomed aboard by a captain, 3 other powerful warriors. Captain informs the adventurers that they are traveling across time and between realities. They have been found because they alone have the power to stop alien sorcerers from destroying their world. They come to understand that they, Elric, Erikozi, Dorian Hawkmoon, and Corum Jalen Irsai are eternal champions and are actually 4 different iterations of the same being. Yeah, that actually does sound familiar. No, I don't remember anything about it. I do. I do remember the. Supposedly, I was named after the character in the book. That's the only thing I remember. Um, I remember reading the book, but I don't remember what it was about, and I don't remember what I thought about it. It has been probably close to 10 years since I've read the book, and I just kind of read through it, planning to read through it again to get more details about it and write some sort of report about it, but and make a YouTube video about it. But I never got around to it. I don't know where the book went, and here we are. But yes, he has a character named Corum in the book. See what's happening on Facebook, if anything. Nothing happening on Facebook for me to talk about. What else do you have for me to talk about, Shane? Wanted to talk about almost anything. Almost anything. Also, I want you to invite a bunch of other people. I want this to be like a big group chat for all you guys that are friends with me on Facebook. Eating apples is not an option, Sir Apple Appleton. see here. When NLE Choppa says, "Your bitch sucking dick like a Kool-Aid pickle," TF does that mean? My words exactly. Who are you rooting for in the Democratic Party? Shane says. I don't even know who's running yet. I'm going to wait until, personally, I'm going to wait until it's down to one person. But let's see who's running. It says there's Bernie, Joe Biden, Pete, Pete Buttigieg, Elizabeth Warren, Amy Klobuchar, Andrew Yang, Joel Patrick, John Delaney, Michael Bennett, Michael Bloomberg, Tom Steyer, and Tulsi Gabbard. Out of those options, tough decision. Let's look into it. To be honest, I'm not even sure. If I had to pick somebody now, which I know that's what the question is, I would have to say Klobuchar, personally. But that is a non-committed vote right now. Let's see if we can pull this up, the stream up on. Let's see here. What else do you guys have? I want to hear your guys' opinions on stuff so I can respond to stuff. But this is the most stupid thing I've heard that actually works. You can get Preparation H to remove the bags under your eyes. Yes, it is the most stupid thing I've ever heard. Yes, it actually works. I've tried it. Preparation H removes the bags under your eyes. It may take time, but Preparation H does remove the bags under your eyes. Which is, it makes sense when you think about it, but it's like, why? Let's see what's happening in the YouTubers in Minnesota page. It says here you can reach up to 864 people by paying us money. I don't want to do that. All right. This is red, seeing as I'm not going to use that. I am also looking for more Comments in the stream. If there's anybody else willing to do the comments in the stream thing. Alright. Yeah, I'm seriously. Oh, Danny DeVito showed up on my timeline. Oh, hey, Ben Jabola. Yes, I am there. Sorry, it took me a while. I was kind of scrolling through Facebook trying to promote my stream to a few people. How are you, Ben? Do you have anything I should talk about? Did I see the two modern Jumanji? I saw the first one. I have not seen the second one yet. I liked the first one, not as much as the original Jumanji, but I did like the first new Jumanji. Of course, nothing can really beat the original Jumanji in my opinion, but they did update it. They did a good job with updating it. My opinion, I feel like, you know, Jumanji is one of those things where seems a lot of people like it, regardless. But in my opinion, I think they just included like The Rock, and of course they probably did this with the original one. But all the big name actors and stuff that are in the new Jumanji, I think they did that because they wanted to draw in a crowd. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you know that kind of stuff happens. Of course, if they didn't include the big name actors in a movie, they probably wouldn't have a movie to begin with. But of I liked it. For lack of better terms, I liked the new Jumanji. I haven't really written like a movie review or anything about it yet, but of course, I haven't really. I didn't really watch it uh, in a way to write an actual movie review about it. Says here Jack Black is in Enemy of the State, which has Will Smith. Will Smith plays the genie in the new Aladdin. Robin Williams was the genie in the classic Aladdin. Yes. I've not gotten around to watching the new Aladdin yet. So forgive me for having not a big opinion on Aladdin at the moment. But I think if I had to guess, I'd think they did an all right job on it, given all the constraints they had. I'm not expecting Will Smith's genie to live up to Robin Williams' genie, but having said that, I don't think, from what I've heard, that a lot of people like this new genie. Like I said, I don't have an opinion on it either way because I haven't seen the new Aladdin yet. I've seen the remake of the Jungle Book. That was all right. I liked it. It's not really a good. I mean, it wasn't like the best movie out there, but when it comes to a remake of a classic movie, I'd have to say Jungle Book did a pretty good job remaking it into live action. In a way, I almost have high hopes for this Aladdin movie and the Lion King movie, which I still have not seen yet. But like I said, I can't give my opinion about a movie until I see it. On that note, I can I'm asking for any movie here. Are there any movie recommendations for stuff that I should see? Like definite for sure, watch this before you move on to anything else kind of deal. Because I really do want to see a bunch of new movies out there. I'm kind of stuck right now on Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, um, and I kind of want something a little more or less different than Star Trek, basically. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching a movie that's in the same genre as Star Trek, but I am kind of getting tired of watching Star Trek right now, and I am looking for recommendations on new or different movies that I should watch. And different TV shows that I should watch. So, would you recommend watching the new Aladdin movie just to kind of say that I got it out of the way? And what are your opinions on it if you've seen it? I've not seen Ad Astra yet. I'm definitely going to be writing that down. Do you know when it came out? I can look it up. But I'm definitely going to have to watch Ad Astra. I'm not sure, but I think that might be on my list of stuff to watch. Let's see here. Ad Astra with. Oh, that is not on my list of movies to watch. What is your opinion on Ad Astra, if I may ask? Ad Astra is a drama mystery. 30 years ago, Clifford McBride led a voyage into deep space. The ship and crew were never heard of from again. Now his son, a fearless astronaut, must embark on a daring mission to Neptune to uncover the truth about his missing father and a mysterious power surge that threatens the stability of the universe. That is definitely something sounds like it'd be interesting to watch, in my opinion. The Heart of Darkness. I've never heard of that book. Let's see here. Heart of Darkness, 1899. Novella by Polish-British novelist Joseph Conrad. I might have heard a few. Are you talking about the novella or the graphic novel? Because it says here it was published as a serial in 1899, book in 1902. I think I read something about a what do you call it? Not a comic, a graphic novel. Thought I read something about a graphic novel as well. Joseph Conrad. So it looks like that's the 1899 novella or 1902 or whatever. Uh, should I check out more of his books too? Do you think? In my let's see here. It says here Joseph Conrad. That's probably where I. That's probably why it sounds familiar. Uh, Supposedly inspired Apocalypse Now, another movie I haven't seen yet. Let's see here. Novels. Looks like he's got a bunch of books ranging like published between 1895 and 1925. And the one book that was published in 1925 was published after his death. So definitely going to be considering um, reading his stuff. Granted, there's a lot of controversy apparently with his stuff. Hope to see you again soon, Ben. Let's see here. Controversy. Hmm. Yeah, apparently there's controversy in his stuff. I'm not going to read through it now, but yay. Let's see here. Slipknot. Do I like Slipknot? Yes, I like Slipknot. I haven't heard the newest album yet, but I've heard bits and pieces of it. And I do like what I hear from the new stuff. Uh, let's see here. Ozzy Osbourne's what got me interested in music, and then I started listening to Korn and Slipknot. I've got all of Slipknot's albums, the first four Slipknot albums. I don't have their EP yet. I haven't been able to find it at all. But after the EP, I do have the first four albums. So I do like Slipknot. Let's see here. Skinny Puppy. Let's look up Skinny Puppy. Canadian industrial music group formed in Vancouver, British Columbia in 1982. Check them out. As for Wait and Bleed, yeah, that I think was on the Wait and Bleed. I think was on the EP for Slipknot, if I remember correctly. Sure, let's look it up. Let's see here. Slipknot EP is Mate Feed Kill Repeat. Oh, I was wrong. Wait and Bleed is not on there. All right. Bless you too, Ben Jabola. So it's on notifications. You know, if I remember correctly, the Ozzy Osbourne version of Iron Man is slightly different than the Black Sabbath version of Iron Man. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I was wrong about the song "Wait and Bleed." So, thirsty. Ozzy was the lead singer of Sabbath. Let's see here. I know Phil Collins was in Genesis. I know the name Peter Gabriel, but I don't know what he was in. I had to guess Peter Gabriel was in Genesis, but that's just a guess. That makes sense, for at least for the Peter Gabriel part. Was Genesis did actually make one of my favorite songs as well, just because the music video with it. Land of Confusion. Let's see here. There we go. I'll have to check out Sledgehammer. did the song Family? Not really too familiar with ICP and all that stuff. Heard a few of ICP's things, but that they've released, but not really too familiar with them. You know, a lot of people said that ICP was a gang, and a lot of people are saying that no, ICP is not a gang. But in all honesty, I don't know. As far as I know, ICP is the band, and I'm not really familiar with SNL stuff. I know like Adam Sandler started out on SNL. I know a few other big comedians started out on SNL, but for who's who and what who did what for SNL, the only skit that I know is the Lunch Lady Land thing that Adam Sandler did. So oh yeah, the Hanukkah song. Forgot about that. I'm not really too familiar with Norm Macdonald either, or Pete Davidson. Of course, I kind of lived under a rock and never really got the chance growing up to be able to uh, check out all the other stuff. But I guess that's kind of why I'm asking for stuff now. Ah, Little Nicky. Forgot about Little Nicky. Didn't he change somebody's milk into moose urine in that movie? Kevin Nielsen in the movie with boobs on his head. I'll have to rewatch that. Like I said, I'm not really 100% familiar who he is. I can't quite picture who he is because that sounds familiar, but it's been a while since I've seen Little Nicky, so you can do it, Ozzy. Take his freaking head off. Watch me get a copyright strike on this for saying that. I'll be here, Ben. I really enjoy the company you're providing. Bienvenidos, Benjabola. Yeah, Portuguese and Spanish are similar. I know buenos dias is good morning or good day or whatever. Slight translation or slight difference in translation based on when it's used. Buenos tardes is good afternoon. So there's I've always kind of been interested in learning other languages. I know a little bit in Portuguese, a little bit in Spanish. I'm trying to learn more in German. I'm trying to learn more in Klingon. Yes, Klingon. I like. I'm saying I like the challenge of trying to learn new languages. So, of course, I can't really say much in Klingon. I, what little I do know in Klingon is basically from the Star Trek TV shows, and the only one I know a definite translation to is Kapla, which means like good luck or something like that. And I actually just got done watching that episode, or I guess the episode leading up to where Dax marries War. Um, so um, yeah, I've just been binge watching Star Trek for the past few months here, and DS9 and Picard are the two live action ones that I need to watch more of. I guess I'm going to be watching more of because, well, as far as I know, those are the only two that I have left to watch. Personally, in my opinion, I don't like the fact that there's doing. I'm not sure if this is what serializing really is, but with Picard and that other one that's supposed to be the prequel. Shows you how much I remember the names, but there's that one that's supposed to be the prequel to the original series. They're making these shows more and more where if you miss one episode, you have to go back and rewatch that episode in order to know what's going on with future episodes. So it's just one of those things where I like Star Trek. Don't get me wrong. They're taking it in a new direction. But I like where each episode was more of like a standalone thing and you didn't need to miss or you didn't need to catch up on everything previously in the series in order to know what's going on in the episode you're watching. So it's a little annoying in my opinion, but it's what Star Trek is working on doing with their stuff now. So either I deal with it or I move on. And I'm going to choose to deal with it. So what's been happening? They've been interesting stories. Don't get me wrong. Stories themselves are interesting. But when it comes to Star Trek, I would feel better watching a Star Trek that isn't like this. As for the new Star Wars stuff, I don't think it's worth it. To, but at least for the new movies. I don't think it's worth it to subscribe to the Disney Plus channel for the movies. At least the new ones, anyway. Um, although, um, I do like the cartoons that they're releasing. Um, like Star Wars, Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels. I do kind of like. I haven't seen the final season of Rebels yet, but as for like the Star Wars movies, I used to own the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, and I had to get rid of them. I haven't played any of the new Star Wars games. I used to have Battlefront for PS2. I used to have Battlefront 2 for PS2. And I just haven't really played any of the new ones to be able to get a feel for them. I don't have an opinion either way. I've heard they're good. I'm sure I'll like them, but I haven't had the time or the effort, or I haven't put forth the effort to be able to actually play the games. And I heard because that whole Disney takeover, the PlayStation 2 games are no longer canon. So Isn't Ewan McGregor coming back for that Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show? Because that would be interesting. That's something I would be interested in watching. I did see all of The Mandalorian, which, again, serialized stuff. Movies are more standalone, but where you don't need to have seen all of the other movies to know what's going on. But having said that, I'm going to be more than willing to watch that Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show when it comes out. So, seeing Ewan McGregor reprise his role as Obi-Wan would, in my opinion, is going to be interesting, depending on how they take it in the future. Because I'm not really the biggest fan of the new movies. Um, but The Mandalorian was actually pretty damn good for a serialized TV show about Star Wars. So they did a good job on The Mandalorian. I'm sure they can do a good job with um, Obi-Wan TV show. Um, I actually use a website that has all that stuff on it. It's movieninja.io. Um, you take out the space in there. That's how I saw the Mandalorian without getting Disney Channel. Um, so as of the last time I checked, that website had all of the first season of The Mandalorian. As for the Princess Mononoke, or however you pronounce it, I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard good things about it. So that one I think is on my list of stuff to watch. Tintin. Uh, don't think I think I've heard about that movie. I think that's one I wanted to watch a while ago, but not really too familiar with the story of Tintin, or at least the movie version of it, anyway. So I want to ask, what did you think of the movie? I want to apologize for seeming a little distracted. I'm also working on finishing up a Minecraft world where I eventually want to get a few people in there. So, what did you think of Tintin? Yeah, I think that's kind of the reason I didn't see it to begin with, but it's still another movie that I'd be more than willing to watch just to kind of get my own opinion on it. Well, if you got to go to bed, go to bed. All I ask is that you share this stream with a few people, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I should be doing this later. I don't know if I'll be on the same stream or um, depending on how many people are on here. I don't know if it'll be the same stream, but I should possibly be doing this later. So thank you for sharing. Have a good night. I hope to see you again in the future. All right, I built my own house and or multi-room building in Minecraft in the world that I'm in. See if I can find my way out. I can check and see if it's finished. Get out of here, pig. Remember, I think I'm getting close. If I know I'm getting close. See if I can find it. I'm back where I started. Piggy. Alright, this has definitely got to be near the front. I don't remember there being a bunch of cows and pigs and stuff in the building. Good. Oh, I was on the complete opposite end of the building that I built. Huh, you don't say. Huh. Alright. Gonna exit out of that world. Ah, uh, I will be right back. I will still be keeping track. I will still be keeping track of everything in this tab. I will be right back. Back. Yeah, I still don't know what to talk about. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys want me to talk about. I'm here. Eh. Oh, Nathaniel Taylor's Sanford and Son actors dead at 80. Reports of shots fired near First Avenue North and North Fifth Street. I've seen something like this. There's a post that I'm looking at on Facebook. My question is, I've never tried with this, but it says doctors are warning people not to put frozen potatoes in their anus. It just sounds. Personally, I would never do anything like that, but it's like I'm not knocking people that do, but it's. I don't get it. Potatoes. Let's see here. Daylight savings in a week. Spring in 18 days. Easter in 42 days, and then summer in 111 days. Somebody posted a picture of a notice that their complex wound up giving out to all the tenants. It says, due to the recent actions of a specific tenant, we have been forced to update our community rules. Please find these new rules below. No yodeling at any time. Do not feed the squirrels nachos. Do not change the sign for the fitness center, so it reads the fatness center. No zip lines. Do not climb onto other people's balconies while drunkenly yelling, "I am Spider-Man." Do not enter the laundry dorm in a laundry room in a luchador mask and attempt to wrestle the other residents. No trick or treating unless you are a kid and it is Halloween. Do not yell "order up" and throw hot dogs at people as they walk past your window. Do not attach basketball hoops above resident doors, knock, and then dunk on them when they answer. What the hell happened? Oh yeah, live comedy tonight. Forgot that was going on. I'm not going to be able to make it for that. So here, attempted abduction. Perimeter search for suspect near Ninth and 4th Street. Ninth Avenue and 4th Street, Southeast. Suspect, white male, 40, 5'7". Why? Yeah. Let's see here. What else do I talk about? Yeah. Well, I suppose I've been going for 2.5 hours. Not really getting anything interesting. Didn't get anything for the first 55 minutes. And been a while since anyone else viewed it, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, motherfuckers.